it's Shaneri here. So guys, today I have another hair review. I've been enjoying doing these, and this is from ComingBuy.com. What I have in my head is a Brazilian kinky straight, and with my coupon CH10 you can save $10. Now it didn't really specify, I think that's off of a wig, but you never know when you get to the checkout, y'all. Okay, so what I really loved about it, first off, that stood out was the packaging. Just for, you know, extensions, you got this. Typically with a wig you get a box, but yeah, this is the box that it comes in. I love good packaging. That says a lot about the seller. They take pride in what they do. And then it also, you know, they came in these typical thick plastic bags for your hair. So, you know, if I was traveling, honestly, I could just reuse this box wherever I was going. So that's really good to know. Okay, so let's talk about the hair specs. I do not have the closure in right now. These are actually clip-ins. You guys know how I do the clips for my hair typically, especially when I have back-to-back hair reviews. That's just what I do. That's what I feel comfortable with, because I didn't really have too much time, you know, to make wigs and all that, because I did try dyeing and all that stuff, and guys, that was just a hot mess. And I will talk about that a little bit later. So speaking of closures, I ended up getting a 16-inch closure, 20-inch length, 22 and two 24s. But right now I only have in the 20 and the 22 because it's so thick. And also my real hair is in the middle. I don't have it sewn down. Now if your hair was sewn down, I mean, you could probably get away with like 2.5, 3, especially depending on the length. But for me personally, I feel comfortable with this size. Mind you guys, I really like big hair, so this is good for me. It's almost a little bit too flat, but no, I'm just kidding. This is good for me. So this is the closure. The 16-inch that I was telling you all about. I've straightened it and I've washed it, and it did actually end up reverting back to its original state. This closure is not too thick. It's not too thin. When it's straightened, it's perfect. Like honestly, this is a perfect closure. Like I just placed it on top of my head and it just blended in so well that I know as like a beginner person who's working with closures that this will work with any type of hair that you buy. Why? Even if you got like some straight hair or something, because typically like it's really hard to blend a lot of people who have my hair texture. I have I think like a 4C is what they would convert it in YouTube guru terms, online terms, and that's what I have. So whenever I blow it out and I kind of like blow this out a bit, that's what it pretty much converts to, is something like this. So even if I had this on the top of something that was like a Malaysian wavy, it curls, so especially with the flexi rod, I know that this would match in as long as I straightened it, so it would come off a bit more natural looking, you know, if that's what you're going for. So anyway, of course I would have to bleach the knots, but this is what it looks like at the bottom. It's just a very typical closure, 4x4, and it's a free parting, but I put a little part in the middle like I said. So yeah, it would just need a little bit of knot bleaching, but you know, knot bleaching a lot of times can be cured with, if you put like a tan or like, you know, beige or whatever cap under. You don't always have to use a black cap for your wigs, you know. And then this is one of the extra, I think this is the 24-inch bundle. So this is what it looks like. This isn't actually straightened out. I am going to insert a clip for you guys to see what it's really like when it's regular. When it's regular, it's like a wavy curly, but it's super tight, so you would have to like steam it or just flat iron it or something, or blow it out, you know, because like me, when I straightened my hair, it was too straight for this, and I wasn't even trying to straighten it too much. But yesterday I did a review, and even with me straightening this, it still wasn't blending. So yeah, this is a bundle where it's straightened out. I passed through it multiple times. It was kind of hard to get it really straight though. I guess the steam processing is really serious at the root. The steam, like the texture at the root is different from the texture at the bottom. See, this is the texture at the bottom's natural texture. This is not the natural texture of the root, but you can see the difference. Like I like the bottom texture better than I like the top texture, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like I felt like the bottom texture was just better, but I know that it's different. It's a different process when it's getting done as far as the bottom and the top goes, so I totally understand that, you know. But you know, a girl can like what she likes. Excuse my hair, like the back of it is going wild today. I don't know what's going on. And then this is the second extra bundle, because I was gonna do a sew in. That's why I have these really long bundles in. Like these are all the 24 inches. The 22s, like I said, are in my head. So yeah, and this is the 24-inch. It's really long. See, And you can kind of see, like, this is actually flat iron. I passed the flat iron through a couple times. So you really have to put it on there and let it sit because it's so tight. Like, sorry. See this? This is just like 1 or 2 passes. This is like, this right here is like 5 or 6 passes. See the difference? Like, one is a bit tighter than the other with the different passes. And then the other one that I'll show you is how it comes like pretty much originally in the clip. So yeah, I'll put that right back in there again. Alright guys, so as far as shedding, tangling, and all that stuff, I honestly did not experience any of that. Like, the hair is soft, you just run your hands through it. The only tangling I get is from my real hair. Like, even when I cut the web, I think the hair is so kinky that it like withstands the cutting or something, because like I can run my fingers through this and like nothing. Really, I mean, nothing's going on. And tangling, I don't get any tangling either. So I guess this hair just doesn't tang. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna start shedding like later on, but I got very, very few strands. Mainly like when I did my little like shampoo, that's what was going on. But other than that, no. Another thing that was happening was when I washed it, I don't know if it was a dye or a coating, but like something brown came off, so I'm not really sure what that is. It was just like a brown, very, very, very light brown thing was coming through when I was washing it. So, I mean, that was pretty much it. But you know, all this hair goes through a steam process and a coating, so that could just be that coming off, or it could be the dye. I have no idea. Oh, and on top of that, guys, I did try to dye the hair. But you know, I'm thinking it was actually all hair dye because the dye just was not that great. And the hair actually, even with the dye being so horrible, the hair did actually end up taking a little bit after it. So that was good to know also. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for my review. I wish I had like more to say about the hair. The hair is extremely low maintenance. Like, I've never had hair this low maintenance in my entire life. Like, I put it up and whatever, and it doesn't get all tangly and having to, you know, do that all during the day. There's no tangling at the nape. Like, there's just none of that. And I mean, I'm sure obviously it could happen with time, but I mean, it's not happening. Like, and it's hot where I am. It is so hot. Good Lord, in Texas. So yeah guys, all the specs, I'm going to run it by you again because I know people, you know, go in and out. I have a 16-inch closure. As far as bundles go, I have a 20, 22, and 2 24 inches. But right now, I only have the 20-inch, and I think that one's more like, it's on one of these sides. Maybe it's on that side. Let me see. Okay, I don't know what side it is. Maybe it's on the back. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what I have. I have in like 2 bundles. But the reason why it looks like super thick is because my real hair is out in the middle, like I said earlier. But you know, it's out in the middle. But you know, I have to reiterate that to people because people, you know, will not watch all the way. See, there's my real hair right there. And my real hair, you know, this is what it looks like. So yeah, my real hair is like a... Anyway, I tried to dye it the other day to match the hair, and that did not end up happening. So it's a little bit like purple looking. It's more vibrant in the camera. That shows you how dull it is. But yeah, so yeah, that's the hair for you guys. If you guys have any questions, remember the coupon code for $10 off is CH10. And yeah, that's pretty much it. No shedding and no tango. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.